Hi there, sign of Pisces. This is Kim here to do your reading. I hope you're doing really good. We are going to get right into it. Next 48-hour messages for Pisces. Opening up to your spirit team, your spirit guides, your angels. In the picture, my mom, the angel helping facilitate this reading. Excuse my throat. I feel like it must be allergies. Some water. There we go. Okay. Messages, please, for Pisces. Issue. Queen of Cups reverse. Challenge to that. Page of Swords in the reverse. And the Lover's card on the bottom of the deck, making me feel like this is a health crossroads for you. Something about the mind-body connection. About listening to your body, about listening to what you need. And being at that crossroads, we're making those decisions that change small things in our health that make huge, big changes in the future. What's that? The heart of the matter? Four of Wands in the reverse. Practices will change. The things that your heart wants to be pledging itself to. So this will help you be open to receive by taking good care of yourself. You may be making really big moves when it comes to your heart space and like what your heart is open for, what it's not open for. Past energy. Page of Coins in the reverse. My life story. Sounds like a... No, it's not my life story, but it's definitely things that I've had to work through is... making this the same when we make the same investment and expect different results each time, or expect to get better, but then we go revert to the same lessons. That's happened a lot to me, and apparently so that's happened a lot in the past. It could be a message that was revealed to you though about what you're investing in and what is just a repeating, like you've already learned it, no need to learn that again type of deal. What's the goal or destiny for Pisces? Cutting out what doesn't serve you, drawing your boundaries, saying no to people when you need to. And the Fool. Spending a little bit of time on this message. What's coming through is the Queen of Swords is really good at communicating boundaries. What they want, what they don't want. I'm sure they can understand middle ground too. This, in contrast to these energies, is connected with the heart space. This energy right here that you're dealing with right now honestly feels a little overly emotional because there needs to be more of a connection between logical and the mind and the heart, like the connection. Logical and the heart, and drawing the boundaries of what's good for you. Not necessarily always what feels good in the moment for you. And this is making that logical decision of what's good for you, what or who is in alignment with your goals, what or who is could possibly jeopardize what you're trying to protect for yourself, what you've built so far. And maybe what you're protecting for yourself is simply this, well, not simply, but a new journey, a new experience with the Fool energy here. So this is like a new voyage for you, a new journey. Okay. Logical, yet still centered from, in the heart. The heart is still in the center, but logical too. and communicating, look, you need this fresh new start. Oh, I just noticed the black cat in the picture. I never noticed that. Oh, how cute. I've never seen a black cat in a full card before, you know. I've even seen a white cat in the full cards before because I have many decks, but that's interesting. Ace of Swords, the truth, your truth, the yes card, confirmation for what's coming through. Tell me about the future energy. Got to listen to your own intuition. Letting go of letting go, seeing clearly what you need to let go of, finding that happiness inside, because you're not going to find it in those things that are like that immediate satisfaction. Gratification, immediate satisfaction of the flesh. God, I sound like the Bible, don't I? Which I do know a lot about the Bible, but know a lot about a lot of different religions, but a lot about the Bible. The Knight of Cups is coming out like this. Have a lot of watery energy. We have a lot of wanting to get moving forward. And the thing that's keeping us running in the same place, it's tied to these choices and decisions that we have to make that are for our best, our highest good. and the heart making some really big decisions on what do you want to pledge your allegiance to? Do you want to pledge your allegiance to partying? Do you want that? Because that might get you very disconnected and a little emotional. There's a balance that can be found within all of that. Because I'm definitely not against, please do not get me wrong, I'm not against having fun. But this feels like a lot of instant gratification that is not serving you and not helping you reach what ultimately, like, your soul goal is. This is an extremely good card. Okay. Back to this real quick. I don't want to overthink because I like channeling the information just like as it comes, without putting my too much 2 cents into it. Because this is really about what's coming through from your team, your angels. This might be an opportunity, unexpected cup being offered to you once we're more in alignment with our own balance. And then while we're in an alignment, getting kind of relaxed, the heart space is open to more accurate interpretations of what our intuition is trying to tell us. So the 5 of Coins is in the reverse here, coming out with how you're feeling. You could be feeling like there's something that you just don't want to do alone. But at the same time, wanting to free yourself from some kind of major worry, concern on the material realm. I even see this as breaking free from any of your attachments just because of the rest of the cards for things on the material that could have possibly been holding you back. So this is like that, I don't want to be alone, but I will do it if these energies aren't matching up. Whereas in the past, maybe trying to make something fit so that you can still have that immediate good feeling. In the environment, the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Okay. Oh. 7 of Wands is coming out in the reverse too. Both of them together. Leo, Gemini. What is not changing are the things that we're not asserting ourselves to change. I mean, there can be a feeling of like always, I'm going to do this until I see a sign. Might as well have fun until this happens. That type of energy. And so it's not moving forward. And it's kind of like, what is the incentive to change? What is the incentive to change? We'll get more on that. We'll clarify that, because that one is tricky, because I don't feel like you're gonna see the signs accurately with this energy here with the Queen of Cups in the reverse. I feel like there's something about the intuition that might be a little disconnected from what the body is trying to say, and when the body gets regulated and balanced, then that connection with the heart space a little bit more too. Hopes or fears for my Pisces. Look, this happens to me too. This reading I can relate to very much so. Ace of Cups. I mean coins. Why is it cups? Because maybe it should be Ace of Cups in the reverse too. But this is about investing in yourself and the unexpected rewards that come with that. And a part of us that gets stuck in the cycle of, well, like unconsciously or subconsciously feeling like the people expect us to repeat this lesson. What happens if I succeed? Well, everything does change, and it will also change the way that people relate to you or not be able to relate to you anymore. And so part of that is bringing a little bit of fear, I think. There's that Ten of Cups. See, the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles were like both in the reverse, side by side. So the Ten of Cups in the reverse is part of your outcome. I always do two for the outcome. So I always have Two of Coins in the reverse. Oh my gosh. And then I got the Ten of Coins in the reverse on the bottom. 10-10 says it's divine timing to pull this stuff together and try to achieve some kind of balance for yourself, making different decisions to change the things that you can without sounding too Bible-y, to change things that you can, and then those things that maybe we're resisting accepting, those just change naturally after that. It sends out the vibration that you are accepting of things whenever you're willing to change the things that you can, just automatically. So you don't really have to focus on like, I need to accept this type of horrible thing. You know what I mean? You don't have to. I don't think that's what that means. And so the Ten of Cups in reverse is my something's missing. I think it has to do with like long-term emotional happiness, and either there's a person or a relationship that it does not satisfy you in the long term. It's always only short term. And it feels like something that's been going on for like quite a while. I'm getting the image of or the situation like of either a job or a relationship that's gone unbalanced for so long that you have gotten uncomfortable, but comfortable with being uncomfortable, if that makes sense. Probably not. but so that's what's changing if you want it to. Okay. Page of Wands in reverse. Not good for you. Something's not good for you. You could feel really kind of alone. Got Five of Coins. It's in the reverse though. It's good. I'm more focused here for some reason on your environment, on what's in your environment. And I have a feeling that the change would definitely come when you invest in yourself, but like you know that. You know that. And you know that if you change, then all of a sudden there's these things that maybe are even unhealthy that take away what you're able to relate, what you had in common. Like, once you take good care of yourself, you might not have much in common with this energy. What else can you give us about the environment? There's a new path. Ooh, there's a new path. It does involve releasing toxic attachments. You are beating your devils with the devil in reverse. You are beating them. And it does look like you're going to be investing in yourself more. It also looks like with both of these cards that there's a relationship or a commitment that you're kind of over and not going to be committed to it anymore, because it did involve like a devil energy, an addiction, a vice, a tie to an attachment that just like it has to be on the material realm. You know what I mean? Like, that's being released. Your commitment to that energy is released because of this new path and this awakening of how you can balance out making choices or decisions that are going to positively affect the long term. It's your solution. It's a long time solution. It's like coming out of a funk, almost like coming out of a depression. And judgment is like, here, rise up. You can have a rebirth. You can be something different. You can be completely 360. Completely different. Completely changed. 2 full cards. And that, I mean, that's like confirmation on your taking a leap of faith on the new you. What needs to change? The new path involves something that needs to change. And then, because the energy in the environment is saying, no, don't seize the day with this energy. Don't. There is no seize the day with this energy. There's a seize minute by minute, and then it fades. And then you have to repeat it. Whatever that means. 2 Knight of Swords in the reverse. It could be really hard going through this. It can feel like a loss. Perhaps you are the more stable one, holding down everything, doing all the roles at once with the Queen, with the Queen of Pentacles. And that tells me why you have so much to defend, protect, and say no to. Actually. Brokenhearted. Wanted to possibly even rebuild with someone, and felt trapped in a cycle of trying to constantly pick up from the rubble. Because like I said, it's the energy of like something feeling real like manic-y, and then falling, and then having to pick it up, and then repeat, and so it left you feeling like really stuck in your head about leaving your own thoughts. It is an emotional experience that, even though the emotions might feel very extreme, you know that this is like a shallow situation. You've done it before, and it feels like a lesson repeated, but you already know that. You already know all those things. But whether you knew or not that your intuition is going to lead you to something much better, that might be something you don't know, is that the heart space can find an area where they feel free from storms, free from conflict, free to listen to your intuition because of it making sense. And this energy keeps you in that, like I said, a cycle of this goes like this goes like that, and then it repeats. And so you're coming out of this. You're beating your demons, so to speak. This is all about you and your own connection here, and your decisions, and trusting your intuition. there's like no time to even pack the bags. Okay, there's a significant, like, what's that song? It goes, move, gotta get up, gotta get up, gotta get up, move. Saint Motel, or something like that. Yeah, move, gotta get up, gotta get up. There's something about needing to really motivate yourself, because the energy in your environment is not going to motivate you to change. Always wanting you to experience a tower with them and then pick up the pieces. Because, like I said, comfort in the cycle, comfort in the round and round. But there's something much more stable, much more solid. A new experience. It's the full energy. Let's get a different deck. Gotta get up. Gotta get up. Move. Gotta get up. You know what? Maybe I'll pick this. Let's use this one as a combination of the Kipper and the Lenormand. I'm going to use the Kipper deck first. The one that's just the Kipper deck first. Give us more information. Feeling trapped. Feeling trapped. Feeling stuck. Feeling like you have to stay where you're at. Have to do what you're doing. Have to. And the chains or whatever's keeping you stuck is because of something to do with your connection with your mind and your body, your mind and your heart, like your the connection. And feeling self-limited, feeling like, well, this is how it is. Well, at least I have this and others don't have that. Like making excuses as to why it's okay to be or feel uncomfortable. Thief. I thought there might be something happening with the money just because of the King of Pentacles being in the reverse, but I didn't see too many other money except for the 2 coins being in the reverse. Might be like money being really off balance all the time too. This cycle is in these lessons, they're time thieves. Time thieves for your joy. Somebody's just expecting you to always be there no matter what, even with the heartache. And honestly, using those emotions, like it's great that you're very emotional with the Queen of Cups. It's great to be open to your emotions. But I feel like somebody is expecting you to stay because they use that good-natured side of you. Maybe even against you somehow. Manipulation. Main female. Not expecting you to leave. They're not expecting you to leave. That's up to you. Not expecting you to not just leave, okay? Because everybody seems to say, hey, just pick up and leave. You can't, it's not that simple. But it starts with the taking care of yourself, and then, like I said, those little changes make the huge, big changes. And so there is something here about when those changes come in, that's not going to be expected. See all these fish too? So it's another thing is like prosperity pickup also. Once you start to listen to your intuition more about the things that we don't need to experience over and over and over and over again. It feels like somebody's dealing with attachments that are found, you know, with addictions, entities, or not. I mean, like, I don't want to fearmonger at all. The way to get away from those is take care of yourself and stay away from the things that are whispering in your ear that'll make you feel okay. But it's like I say, in the short term, there's an illusion with it. That's what it feels like. And so cutting the cords to that type of whatever energy that is will be uncomfortable, but help you move into something much better. The garden feels like this energy that you're in wants to keep you kind of isolated, away from people, away from others that might be able to even give you some good advice. Whoever this person is, or they don't want you like speaking to others, socializing, afraid that you'll get that idea of change and actually do it for yourself. The garden is like you healing the heartache, the sadness, and the things that led you to this place to begin with. Healing those things. Influencing you to move away to something more calm. Let's get just anything else that you want to throw out there, Spirit. Anything else. Another theft card. It's in the reverse, though. Another theft card. The new beginning. Taking a leap of faith. And getting something back. Happiness. Joy. Getting happiness. The card for happiness. Lily. Getting happiness and joy. And the scythe is what fell on the ground. So cutting out those things that are very risky and hazardous for us, just period. That environment and then in general might be like a hazard. Should be labeled as a hazard. All right. So Pisces, I'm going to leave it there. If you want a private reading, reach out to me in the description box is how. I'm going to pull your angel number message. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm really glad that you did. That's the number Scorpio got. 25, I'm intelligent, is on the bottom. 12, I'm a visionary, talking about your creativity, your driving force in your life, and how it can benefit other people. 12, did I say 23? And the 23, I'm adventurous. It's about, oh my God, you got the same things that Scorpio got. So this is the transformation. It has to do with you going on a new adventure, meeting different people and harmonious relationships of all kinds, because you're totally capable of having harmonious relationships instead of the hazardous kind. Let's get animal spirit. So whatever you're looking at that you've been through, whatever, maybe repeatedly making decisions that weren't for your highest good, those are not wasted. You have learned something. Not only that, you can always use those pieces to make other things. The vulture is like an expert at taking what is dead and decayed and like renewing it immediately into new life. Okay. So that's why that's coming out. It's telling you that nothing was really wasted. Get your rest up. Be on your defenses with the crocodile. Don't say much. Sit back. There might be something you have to watch out for, somebody trying to take from you in some kind of environment that you're in. Starfish, you have this divine beauty. And again, with the vision, the dragon, you have this ability to step back when you rest up and look at your situation and really see what's actually going on. Starfish. Divine beauty. Beauty. Looking really great. Standing out from the rest. Able to handle the dark because, look, nothing's wasted. You've been there. You've seen it. And now you're really brave with the panther. And with the eagle, it's like you're soaring over any kind of problems. The spider, you're able to build a safety net for yourself, for your own life, for your own prosperity, not having to lean or depend on anybody else. If that's what you're wanting, you're able to build your dreams to life. And of course, these just kind of flew out. Finding your own voice, your authentic voice, throat chakra opening up, speaking how you feel. Wow. the full type energy, the fresh new start, the stepping into something that's just on the surface so far, but tapping into this universal consciousness might be something you could do, because also with the owl I have like clairvoyance and vision. You have a lot of, and you're Pisces, of course you do, you have a lot of vision, and I think that that will even increase too with the connection, the heart-mind connection, and body. You don't want to forget about all of that, right? All of it. Okay, so that's what I've got for you, Pisces. Sending you light and love and all those good things. Until next time, bye-bye.